Alright, so if you're tapped into underground music, then you probably know who the guy named Slayr is. He's been, in my opinion, he's probably one of the best in the underground right now, and he's like the biggest rising star of the underground. He dropped the album called Half Blood. I'm pretty sure it was Half Blood, right? Listen to that whole thing. Amazing. Favorite song is Power 4, of course. Sloppy Joe was cool. I feel like it's kind of got it played out now. But 24/7, I love that song, bro. Tough. And he recently dropped his deluxe. That's crazy too. And he also was recently on Black Boy Max's stream, Song Wars or whatever. He dropped a crazy song on that. But if y'all know TikTok, then y'all know that eventually, after you get your love for a little bit, people are gonna start hating. And people are starting to hate on this guy Slayr. And it's honestly, the hate for him is corny. They're calling him burger music, bruh. They saying that he makes Corey Kenshin music. I don't get it, bro, but let's go ahead and watch this man's breakdown on why he thinks the underground hates Slayr so much.
All right. I mean, I'll take part in that. Yeah, I'm also involved in the genre. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
That's how, bro.
What you mean, bro?
I don't think you are.
Yeah, drop 1, 2 slimy lyric right now. I'll stop your head, bro.
Aren't you slimy? That's a lyric. You said a lyric.
So boom, we back with another video, you feel me? Yes, another underground discussion video. But today we are talking about Slayr, you feel me? And the second wave of hate that he's getting on TikTok, bro. I know what you might be saying if you're a fan of this channel. But didn't you already do a video on Slayr that nobody fucking watched? And you would be correct in saying that, bro. But I cannot ignore this craziness that is going on TikTok. The way these protect profile picture drones are doing this, man, is crazy, bro. But I think I found the answer on why people hate Slayr so much. And I know in the first video that I made on Slayr, I chopped it up to people just being gay, you feel me? Which I still think is kind of true, but I have a...
You think people are hating on Slayr because they're gay? I mean, you know, underground culture is a little bit interesting, bro. Because I've seen a lot of hate for Slayr because of how or what his aesthetic is. He just, you know, usually in the underground, most underground artists have either a dark or like a Nine Vicious-y type of aesthetic or a Cardi aesthetic. You get what I'm trying to say. If you know, you know, right? Maybe a little bit flamboyant, you know, more darker, whatever, right? But Slayr, the thing about Slayr that's unique, he's just a regular person, bro. I remember I read one comment on TikTok that said he looked like a regular GameStop worker, bro. Which, I mean, I'm going to be honest, he kind of do. But at the same time, I feel like that's what kind of makes him special, though. He don't do none of the gimmicks. He stays true to himself. He's just a regular guy who is good at making music, bro. I don't think his lack of aesthetic is like... I don't think that matters, bro. Like, yo, I'm going to be honest.
Second theory, bro. A second theory that I think is more right than the first one. The reason why a lot of underground fans hate Slayr, bro, is because they are Slayr. Now, stay with me, bro. I'm finna explain... In this video,
okay,
so leave a like.
I like where you going with this, brother.
And please watch the video to at least the middle, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, my click-through rate is garbage, bro. So please watch the video for like 3 minutes and you can go fuck off and do whatever you want. Like and sub if you want more underground content, you feel me? But let's get into it. Boom, yesterday I made this video about why people hate Slayr, or really asking the question, what makes people so mad when they see or listen to Slayr, bro? I don't understand it. And I went through the comments and watched a bunch of videos like basically slandering Slayr. And I noticed two things. One, people in the comments were agreeing with me that this is just straight up bullying at this point, bro. There's no reason why people should be saying bro makes burger music. Like, how can bro make music for a type of food? It just doesn't make any sense. Keep that in mind. It doesn't make any sense. All the opinions of these people that don't like him make no sense. They never say why they don't like him. What about his music is trash, bro? Even Nick at Night, bro, I'm pretty sure he did a live stream or whatever with Slayr, and he literally just told Slayr, your music is good, but it's not for me.
Tano's gonna drop his reaction. I'm looking forward to it.
Wasn't this the same? Yo. Wait, Nick at Night was hating on Slayr? Bro, during the Song Wars, I'm pretty sure Nick, because he was a judge for the Song Wars, right? Pretty sure he gave Slayr his highest rating. He was hating on everybody. Wow, that's interesting.
He already said there's some bangers, so...
Which is crazy, because I got bangers from him, but with you,
yeah,
you're not going back to, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, because this is okay. Let me word this. Like this is definitely a good album, but it's not for me. It's not.
Huh?
Which is a valid opinion, you feel me? But for someone that has so much disdain for bro, you would think he'd have more like reasons for not jacking. So
I'm sorry, I gotta show y'all this clip real quick, bro, because I just can't believe he said that. All right, let me preface this real quick, bro. I'm not hating on Nick at all, you feel me? He can have his own opinion, but this is how he was reacting when Slayr was playing his song on his Song Word joint, bro. Like, look at this shit. Hold on, I don't know if they're gonna copyright this shit, because I think he just dropped the song, but look.
I can't.
This is Nick, by the way. Bro got the snake face. That shit was tough, by the way. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I was trying to say straight face. That shit was tough, though. I'm gonna keep it a big. But look at Nick. He had the stank face. He was like, and look, maybe he likes that song, but he don't like the rest of Slayer's music. But most of Slayer's music is just that. So I don't know how you didn't like the album, but you like that shit so much. I don't know, man. It's just, hey, you subjected to your opinion now.
I used my brain and thought about it. I was like, damn, if niggas don't like him for no reason, there must be a deeper meaning why they don't like him. And the first thing I could think of, which we kind of already know why people don't like him, is the way he looks, bro. His image. Slayr has no tattoos, no piercings, hair short, and the last one, the most damning one, bro, is that he's fat. And to a lot of...
Bro, he's just a regular guy. Like, we all got a friend that look like Slayr, bro. Or you look like Slayr, bro. It's not that deep. Yo, I don't understand why niggas care so much about how niggas look. Like, bro, if you make good music, it really don't matter. Why are you so concerned about that, bro? Actually, now I see why you was calling these niggas gay. I can low-key see it, bro, because why are you so concerned about how another man looks and dresses, bro? That don't make no sense.
Normal people like myself, we don't understand why that's such a big deal, because we've seen artists in the past that are a little rotund have a following. Juice WRLD is one of the top streaming Spotify artists of all time, not of like our generation or this decade, no, of all
Period.
time is Juice WRLD. And he was pretty fat, bro, so it doesn't make any sense. So I was like, damn,
Man,
why
Juice was
with
a
all
chud,
these
bro.
things that he
It
doesn't
is.
have, bro, why do people care so much, you feel me? And that's when
Also,
the like,
Lucky, yo, shout out to my dog Lucky, but he got that lean gut too. Y'all love him though. I don't understand it.
people lit up, you feel me? That's when I found out why niggas don't like this. And it really comes down to two things: LARPing and the fantasy of underground music. You're probably asking again, Mutt, what the hell are you talking about? Let me explain again, you feel me? But check it out, right? A lot of people that actually do have a reason for not liking Slayr, first thing they say is that he makes burger music or Minecraft music, you feel me? Basically what that means from my understanding is that all his beats, his subject matter that he raps in, bro, it's too nerdy. Case in point, the Sloppy Joe music video. The thumbnail is literally a Persona reference. Another thing to keep in mind is that Slayr has barely any cap rap in his songs. Barely any cap rap. He never talks about really doing any vices. He doesn't talk about ops that don't exist, that he doesn't have, you feel me? A lot of his shit is pretty tame. And that's the reason why niggas don't like him. Even though he's making music that theoretically should be for them, because a lot of these underground fans are nerds, are chuds, are anime and gaming nerds, you feel me? And
And that's what I was gonna say. Yo, he's making regular music about shit he's passionate about. He likes Persona 5. He likes anime. He likes doing games. He likes making music. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't drink. He doesn't people. He don't fuck all y'all bitches and shit like all these other rappers be talking about. He just be chilling, bro. And y'all mad that he rapping about chilling. He being honest. But then, yo, like when I see examples of this, I understand why rappers be capping now, bro. Because when they be themselves, they get rejected by society. All right, y'all, so let me put y'all on a method to make some extra money off of your phone that's 100% legit. A lot of people feel like this is too good to be true, but let me just break it down for y'all so you understand. Free Cash works with app games to help them find new users like you. These apps and games are willing to pay for new users because a lot of these users end up actually liking the game and end up making the app some money once they play for a while. Free Cash helps you put some money back into your pocket as they share some of what they get paid back with you. It's pretty simple if you actually like playing games, especially if you're already playing games on your phone. And honestly, you might as well sign up and try it because you can make an account completely free of charge with just your email and a password. Now, make no mistake, this is not a way to get rich, but this is a way to get some quick, easy money. And you can easily make $10 to $20 by playing games that you're probably already gonna play, or just trying some new ones to just feed your palate, because let's face it, we're all unemployed. If you're really dedicated, you can actually make over $200 doing this, so it's just a super good method to try. Also, completely free to try. All you gotta do is scan the QR code or click the first link in the description and check it out and make some extra free cash. Promise y'all this ain't a scam. I wouldn't promote it to y'all if it was. Thank you, shout out to the sponsors, and y'all, like, deadass, go make some free cash, bro. This is easy. This is the easiest bag you have. Especially if you're bored. I know you're bored, so go do it. All right, bye-bye.
the references that he's making, that's why they don't like it. Basically because they don't get to LARP, you feel me? Like, one thing you have to understand about the average underground fan, which you know if you've ever been to an underground concert, you feel me, is that a lot of these underground fans do not look like the artists, you feel me? You'd be surprised. Like, biggest example, I remember when I went to the A Great Chaos concert in New York. That was like the first underground concert that I've been to, and I was utterly shocked by who was there with me in that crowd.
I'm already knowing. I went to the Opium tour here in Nashville, bro. And Nashville is more of a white city, bro. So I was expecting a lot more white people. Gang, I barely seen any black people in that joint. It was just straight whites and Asians and shit. I was like, because I expected to see a lot of white people, but the amount of white people I seen, it was more than I even expected, my nigga. That shit was ridiculous. I was like, whoa. You would think niggas would be bumping this shit. No, they be having diverse audiences, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
You feel me? There was barely any with this color, you feel me? A lot of them were Hispanic, white, or black, too, but did not look like the artist, you feel me? No piercings, barely any tattoos, no locks, you feel me? Keep it being, a lot of them looked like Slayr. So when we factor all these things in that I said in this video, bro, it makes perfect sense why are bullying Slayr, you feel me? They're bullying him because it's literally self-hate, you feel me? They don't get to live out the fantasy of being a rock star, having locks, having piercings, having tats with his music, because he doesn't do any of that. That's why people cannot get jiggy with his.
Can I be honest with you, bro? Most of these rappers don't do that shit either. The rappers that really be doing drugs, that really be living that lifestyle, you'll know. Reason why? Because they don't post, they don't drop no music. Or they strung out on drugs. Cardi, he really lived that lifestyle. That's why he never dropped his albums. But these other people, yeah, I'll be surprised if King Carson was popping perks and shit. He for sure ski smokes, but I'll be surprised he's popping perks, bro. You can't pop perks and make music like that. At the consistency that he's making it, you can't do that. That's just not life.
His music, bro. It's kind of the same reason why people listen to trap rap. You feel me? A lot of these listen to these artists like Young Boy.
And again, like I said, the ones that do, you could tell. You could tell Lucky really does drink lean. But you hear it in his music.
Future. They're not selling, bro. They're not gangsters. They're not none of that, bro. They listen to this music so that they could feel like they are. It's also like the age-old question that a lot of hip-hop heads ask is like, why do we like this music when most of us don't even participate in the things that they're rapping about? You feel me? It's just to feel like the artist. It's basically like living through the artist. Underground.
That's exactly what it is, bro. The reason why a lot of people like music like that is a lot of suburban good boys like that killer music is because they would never do that, right? Like, yo, if I had a 2-parent household, I live in fucking Louisville, Kentucky, and I live in a gated neighborhood. I would never, there's no, unless I want to throw my life away, there's no realistic outcome where I would go and do some thug shit like that, bro. It's just not gonna happen. But you see it online, you see the girls like the thugs and the ignorant shit, so you want to feel like you're a part of that lifestyle because it seems cool. You watch Snowfall, now you want to cook crack on the stove. But at the same time, you're not actually kind of cook crack on the stove. So you know what you do? You listen to the music. You listen to that shit that they do. They do be cooking that crack on the stove. Now you feel like you in that lifestyle. Same thing with content, bro. You'll find it funny. A lot of the content you consume is shit that is people doing what you want to do, right? So it be some innocent girls be listening to Sexy Red. They be wanting to pop their pussy, but they know that's just not their type of person. It be regular Billies be listening to fucking Lil Xan popping perks and shit. They want to pop that perks and do that lifestyle, but they know they can't do it. They got to study. They can't get a hold of perks. So it's just kind of like, it's that kind of paradox, bro.
Fans can't live through Slayr because they already live the life Slayr lives, you feel me? They already play video games, they already watch anime, they already read manga, you feel me? So when they see this fat being an underground artist, you feel me, and actually making good music, actually producing his own songs, bro, it gets them tight. That's really the only way I can explain it. It's literally just self-hate, bro, because I promise you, if Slayr was to take a 6-month hiatus, get skinny, grow out his hair, and get a bunch of piercings and tats, bro, niggas would magically start liking his music. I promise you.
Slayr is such a good artist. Oh my god, I just want to be like Slayr. I know he gets bitches. Oh, yo, Slayr, fuck that hoe for me, fuck. That's how y'all would be. On some weird shit, bro. Be happy that you, bro. Be yourself and love your aesthetic, bro. If you a regular guy, love that regular guy aesthetic, bro. Start loving yourselves, man. You don't gotta be these drug popping, IG. Y'all ain't gotta be these popping rappers, bro.
You truly believe that if the whole thing was rage, then I would have loved it.
If the whole thing was flash out freestyle, you would have gave me a 10 straight out the rip.
Oh my god.
I'm not lying, bro.
The whole chat is saying you're lying. The whole chat is literally saying
You didn't even look up when you said that. You didn't even look at the chat when you said that, bro.
But because his subject matter in his songs and the way he looks hit too close to home with them, bro, they literally get mad, bro. Like, yeah, bro, that's basically it for my theory on why niggas don't like Slayr, bro. Leave a like if you agree with me, and if you don't.
I agree completely, 100,000%. I think that's exactly why it is, bro. Yo, y'all need to start loving yourselves, man. Yo, y'all be talking about, yo, we want real people. We want real rappers. We want you to be authentic. We don't want you to be capping in your rap. But the only shit y'all listen to is capping in y'all rap. Y'all don't really know what y'all want, bro. Because the second somebody who is actually being authentic and who's making really good music that he's passionate about pops out, now, burger music. What the fuck? Come on, bro. Leave that shit for Dax.